Hello, and welcome to the Sound of Breaking Glass. I'm your host, Christina, and ever since I can remember, I have been fascinated by storytelling, but not the fairy tale kind, the real kind, the stories of powerful women I met as I was building my career here in London. Now, I want to share these stories with you. My hope is that our conversations will inspire you to find a like minded community, grow your network, try something new, and just take that next step. Because if they did it, so can you. So here we are, season 1. As I'm recording this, it's Christmas 2023, and I'm just so looking forward to finally having this released. It's no secret that I've wanted to do this for a very long time, and I'm just so immensely grateful to everyone who encouraged me along the way, including my amazing guests. Because this is actually what this podcast is really about. It's about scratching out that prescriptive, this is how it should be done way of doing things, and instead just going along with something that brings you joy and fosters your creativity. In this very first season, I wanted us to explore the topic of nonlinear careers. What I mean by that is the recognition that today, our careers evolve along with us, and it's no longer as simple as getting from A to B if it ever was. Having spoken to many of my peers over the last year, I found that particularly for us as women, there comes a time, usually in our mid 30s, but it doesn't have to be, when we find ourselves asking, what is next? Is this really it? Often this coincides with important life changes, such as starting a family, but sometimes it could be just as simple as the realization that you're no longer learning, you've mastered the skills needed for your job, and now you just want to realize your full potential, but in a way that suits your lifestyle and your innermost desire to serve the community around you. So, this is the sound of breaking glass. That moment when the glass shatters and you can no longer ignore that inner voice that tells you that it's time to take a step in a new direction, but not for anyone else, just for you. The women that I interviewed for Series 1 couldn't be more different in terms of age, backgrounds, and stages of their career. But what connects them is that real passion for what they do, which gives them a true sense of fulfillment. Their journeys have never been straightforward, and yes, they're still learning and they have a long way ahead of them, but this is exactly why I wanted to capture their stories. They're one of us, relatable, everyday examples of what we can achieve if we allow ourselves to have the freedom to experiment, to be vulnerable, to fail, but still carry on. I found inspiration and wisdom in every single interview that I recorded, so I really hope that you will take something from each episode too. In the true spirit of breaking the glass, this is not going to be a one off project, but rather a community that I hope to expand with each season ahead, a platform that will help you grow your career, but do it in a way that allows you to enjoy the process and balance it all with your personal well being. But for now, join me in exploring the twists and turns of nonlinear careers. Here we go.